All right, Kirk Minahan has joined us in studio.
Put the red light on, stupid. Were we done here? Oh,
Yeah.
my God, this was brutal. Jesus Christ.
What did you expect?
Everything I wanted. Everything I wanted.
You look so happy.
Curtis's cologne is worse than ever. Unbelievable. And look at Curtis. Look how what's wrong with you? Now you look like you're upset that I'm here.
Not at
You're
all.
happy? What Curtis got was his calls. All the guys he screened over the years, Mike and Brookline.
The ones he
all
was
these guys-
actually nice to.
The ones he's nice to. They all called in. You got your moment. Are you happy now, Chris?
I'm very happy.
You got your moment. You got your little pat in the back, so you can't complain anymore to management.
I'm
You
not.
can't call me in the afternoon and say, I know I really don't like Dino, but I got to pretend that you can't do that whole thing now. You got your pat on the head. You got your little rub on the belly. You had your moment. Now get out of my goddamn studio and don't ever come in here again. Is that clear? Put the light on. Say yes, sir.
Sounds great. I'll
Say
talk
yes,
to you.
sir.
I'm not saying yes.
Say
sir.
yes, sir.
I'll see you, Kirk.
Say yes, sir. Put that light on. Put that red light on right now. Put it on. Say yes, sir.
No.
Say yes, daddy. I mean, just say yes to call me daddy once. Just do it. You always wanted to. Say it.
No.
Say it. Say it.
All right.
Say it.
Let's go to break here, Joe.
Say it. Say it.
Say it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Why are you telling me to
Say
say
it.
it?
Because Kirk's saying
Say
it,
it.
so I should say it.
Do you want to talk about the phone call we had yesterday afternoon? Do we want
Do
to?
you want to talk about all the phone calls we've had over the last 3 years?
Sure. I have no problem.
Oh, God.
You got him in a place where he can't escape now, Kirk.
Do you want to get back to these phone calls where everyone says how great you are and they want to beat me up? I'm fine taking
This
those
was
calls.
your idea, Kirk.
I know. See, Chris, you can't take it. It's unbelievable. You can't take it. Everything's cool when you get all these phone calls saying how great you are, and then I come in, we have a conversation, you get upset again. Why?
Because you told me to call you my daddy. That's why.
I think that's appropriate right now. I just gave you the gift of 20 minutes of radio, and everybody got to pat you on the head and say how great you are. Can you thank me for that at least? That's not unreasonable.
Many thanks, Kirk. I
Thank
do
you.
appreciate it.
There you go.
All right. We'll be right back. 617-779-7937. We'll be back after this. Can you name the 4 Beatles right now? Have you figured this out?
Harrison, Lennon, Ringo Starr, and McCartney.
What are their first names?
George Harrison,
Yes.
John Lennon,
Yes.
Ringo Starr,
Yep.
and Phil McCartney. John McCartney. Phil McCartney. Jesus Christ.
Still
That's
not,
gonna be
not
replayed.
John McCartney.
I don't know his first name.
I believe it's Paul.
Paul McCartney. There you go. Not Phil.
Wow. Hit in the head too many times. I will say this. I'm surprised on at least one level, maybe several. And I'd like to know which one of you geniuses decided overnight as you sat there and sweat or lie there in your bed sweating and worrying about 6 o'clock this morning. Said, you know what? This will be an abject failure if we don't open the phone lines and talk to people again and again and again. Which one of you thought it was a good idea to break the format of Dennis and Callahan where we never, let me change that, rarely take a phone call in the first 25 minutes? Whose idea was that? Was that yours?
That was mine.
It was anybody's who listened to them for the first 30 seconds.
Exactly.
It was a survival tactic.
was a
Because I want to
great- it was a great
congratulate
move.
whoever came up with that idea. Because the first 3 minutes would have been 25 minutes of that. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's, Brushes with Greatness coming up. Or,
I thought it was pretty
Dead or
good. I
Alive.
think you guys.
I agree.
I think you guys should start doing maybe a weekend gig.
Yeah.
Work your way up. and
Yeah.
Soon.
I've heard a lot
You
worse
never
shows. I've heard a lot worse shows than that.
I
will say
have too.
that.
I have too. That was smart. The callers were good. Callers were funny. I think the guy who's sitting out in his car clipping his toenails
He's
is
got
the
a chance.
leader in the clubhouse.
I thought the guy whose dad called him a loser when he graduated high school was a pretty good choice as well.
That's true. That happened to you too.
Oh, yeah.
That's happened to most producers. Let's be
Seems
honest.
reasonable.
But I heard some good candidates on there, didn't you?
It seemed like a
don't
lot
you
of
agree?
people are angry at me. Maybe Curtis.
Well,
should be the guy
they
who
know
sticks
the
around.
truth. See, Curtis won't admit it, and I understand why.
He said I was a great guy.
He wants to leave on good terms. Doesn't want to burn any bridges. But let's be honest, it's all your fault.
I think so too.
You agree, John?
Yes, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think
Yeah.
we all can agree. Callers know. The regular callers, people listen every day.
But you got to remember, it is
They
true.
know.
Those are the guys
It's
who Curtis
all-
is.
Since when do you shy away from something like this? It was a badge of honor when you ran Salk out of town.
Right.
You have a list. I know you're trying to get a lot of people run off the job.
I got a new
here.
one too, by the way. But go ahead.
Oh, are we going to talk about that?
On air or behind the scenes? We'll just start with that.
That'll be on air. That'll be on air.
On air or behind the scenes?
No comment.
Oh, you're not going to comment?
No comment. But it's in the works.
You're working
Until this person
surreptitiously?
apologizes to me. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
God,
just
you,
not my jam.
Nope.
you and your
Nope.
apologies.
Nope.
Why
But,
would anyone apologize to you after Shaughnessy got on his knees? and
Totally
apologized,
reasonable question, Jerry.
And you are. Oh, by the way, it's Shaughnessy's revenge today. Shaughnessy's revenge today. Kirk is making a last-minute push. That's
Yes.
what this is.
That's right.
You know,
It's a
when you
factor.
when you see campaigns and you see the candidate go into neighborhoods and bang on doors for like 12 straight hours and sit outside and stop and shop all day, that's a last-minute push to win votes. Kirk has made his last-minute push when he berated Curtis for one last time. Actually, not the last time. You got to.
No, we
Oh,
got
you got another week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, you want another tease later on today? You thought Curtis was embarrassing in the first segment?
With
Wait
Phil McCartney.
Wait till later on. Wait till we got something else in
Yeah.
the works.
You think Phil
for-
McCartney might be a hint of how bad he might
Yeah,
struggle
could be.
It's a
in
good
this
hint.
segment?
By the way, the boxing analogy, Jerry, to what you just talked about, is winning the last 15 or 20 seconds of the round.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what Minahan's trying to do here. Win the last 15
Steal a
seconds of the
round.
round, steal a round to make the judges think you beat him for the entire round.
I still don't like your chances.
I agree.
Kirky. I don't like your chances.
But that's at 8 o'clock. We're getting the cart
You
ahead of
are-
the horse. It's
you are-
going to be Kirk
But
versus
again,
I'm
Shaughnessy
sorry.
at 8.
You're not really a real a-hole, so I don't care what you say about it. Nothing
you're,
personal.
You're,
not.
you're Villanova.
You're not
today.
part of the Final Four.
You're not. Yeah, Shaughnessy's North Carolina.
Again, it's not really important when you think.
But
You're
we'll
not
do
an
that
a-hole.
in the second half of the
Do we
program.
have a
That's 8
name for
o'clock.
You're good at like doing like naming stuff. That's kind of what you do now. Do you have a name for this Final Four?
Ooh. Yeah, got to use the letter F.
Yeah, here you go. You go.
The letter F must be in Final Four.
Fudge Stick 4. You don't like that? The Fudge Stick 4?
How about the Mofo 4?
I think the listeners
I
could
understand
work
the-
with that,
I
and they
understand
know it's
the-
not exactly Fudge Stick 4.
I understand the,
Wouldn't that be
analogy.
funny if I could actually say what I have in mind?
Any guts? He would.
But then he would bleep it. Sausages.
Would he?
I don't know. How's he doing?
He's a host
there?
now.
Is
He might.
is
Not,
That's right. He might
He's
be
upwardly mobile,
he
Jerry.
might be angling for this seat. How do you guys think you did, Curtis and Sausage? How do you guys think you did?
I thought it went as well as could be expected.
What grade would
That's
you
about-
give yourself?
That's about right. I'd say.
I'd give myself a Barack Obama B+.
A Barack Obama B+. How's that different from a Hillary Clinton B+?
That's what
Or a Trump B+.
I'd give it a B+.
Just we always say he overgrades himself.
Oh, I see
so-
what you're
Judging
saying.
by judging by expectation, I'd give it a B+
I'm
or an
disappointed.
A-.
I think Sausage did a good job, especially because he was in there and Curtis was in here. But I am disappointed in Curtis. He's going out with a whimper. Like he's backing down to Kirk. He's wearing sneakers, by the way. Do you notice?
And shorts.
He's not wearing flip-flops. You should be wearing flip-flops
boy.
and proudly showing off those misshapen toes.
Fungus
I will say
infested
this.
toes.
I will
That,
say
you know
this.
how
He
much
went-
that bothers Kirk, and you don't do it?
He went triple cologne today, though. I
Oh, he
will
did?
say that. Yeah.
Okay,
I have a
okay,
headache
okay.
already. I do.
I went overboard in the cologne, but I'm
Right.
wearing Asics, which are Kirk shoes, so I just thought it'd be
Oh,
very
that's
nice.
pathetic.
I will say this.
Did you buy them because of Kirk?
Good job, Chris.
Just like when I have a beer, because you have a beer, I bought Asics because he has
That
Asics.
is
Good boy.
pathetic.
But I give you
boy.
credit. You would not, as much as he tried to berate you into saying it, call him daddy.
He
at
did
the
say
end
it
of
off
segment.
the air right away.
Oh, he
though.
did?
But you know what was
Yeah. Right away.
I came in the studio and it was pathetic. He was on his knees.
Oh, yeah?
It was kind of sad. He was on his knees. But so you're not going to go out fighting, huh, Chris? You're not going to go out fighting.
I have no desire to leave here with any bridges burnt.
But not even this one. So if you go down fighting and like take a swing at Kirk, you realize you'll be a folk hero.
A national
Oh,
hero.
like all
a
these,
national
like all these
hero.
guys who call, I'm going to beat up Kirk
Yes.
again. I'm going to leave here. It's 20 Guest Street. I'm going to cross the street. I'm going to go up, and nobody is going to bother me because they are scared.
Well, there might
of
be
me.
somebody, one person.
Bring them on.
I actually already called security. We're going to have to stay till noon today.
Yeah.
No, it's too
Leave
early in the
security
morning for
alone,
that
Curtis.
guy, do you
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
You got 12 inches between those legs, tough guy. John Jaha. I will cross the street and go right up there, and nobody will bother me because nobody bothers Kirk Minahan. Nobody.
Do you know how good you'd feel, Chris, if the last act here at
He would feel
Intercom
awful. He's not
was
a
to
fighter.
just sucker punch Kirk, just lay him out.
Shatter my jaw.
Yes,
Yeah,
and then just
break his
walk
teeth.
out of the studio. It'd be like the ending of a great
Yeah,
movie.
all that water
see it.
distillation money or whatever the hell it is.
You can't sue his father.
Why not? He's basically dependent on him. He's a child. Of course I could. Are you crazy? Who pays his bills? Who pays your cell phone bill?
That would be John Curtis.
Who pays your credit card bill?
One of them my dad paid.
Yeah, the one that you
whoa,
use.
Whoa.
The one you use.
Oh, you weren't
come
here that day. It was me and Mutt. You didn't know this?
No, I heard this.
Yeah,
Your
but you
father
weren't here. It was
pays
me
your
and
cell
Mutt.
phone bill?
Yeah.
And his credit card bill.
Who pays your mortgage?
I do.
Yeah, but who paid for
Your-
a large
your
part of the down
credit
payment?
Down
card
payment.
bill.
Where you live?
What, does your father check it to see whether you're overspending or
Chris, there's no way
spending
you bought that place
frivolously?
in South
You're
with
doing
your own
phone
money.
sex?
I use my debit card mostly, but I have a credit card in case I need to have like big expenditures, and he covers.
Like
that.
when you flew to California for like
His dad paid for
24 hours, who paid for the flights?
My dad.
Oh, my God. So glad we're getting rid of you.
That's
That's
what I'm
pathetic.
saying. You didn't hear this before?
No,
Yeah,
I mean, I
it
had
was
my
summer.
suspicions. When you go to the dentist or like get a haircut, does he go with you and pay?
No.
He bought you shoes.
Don't make fun of him, all right?
Didn't he buy you
Yes,
shoes
he
in
did.
Florida?
Took him to Tom McCann's.
Bought shoes. Or
Got
Buster
him
Brown's.
That was a big day. That was a big day.
Got him some hush puppies.
The fudgicle melt. You got to eat the fudgicle fast. It's going to melt, Chris. Oh, that's okay. We'll try again.
I like
We'll
when
get
it
you another one.
Drips on my hand. I lick off.
Chris, don't eat the stick. It's okay.
We'll get you another.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Is that all going to change now? The new you, where you're going to get in shape. You're no longer going to be,
A manatee.
sleep
I'm still confused by this plan, but that's okay. I'm with you. I'm supportive.
I'm supportive too, because if he stayed here and keeled over and died
Oh, yeah,
one
you'd
day,
kill him.
I'm supportive
you'd
of that
be charged. That'd be like manslaughter.
I know, but it'd feel like a victory, though. I could live with how
You
many
could
years in
live with
jail?
yourself?
How many years in jail?
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Total trade-off.
Worth it.
Light security?
Yeah, it'd be
Minimum security.
Medium
Yeah,
security.
minimum. Yeah.
I'd do it.
You would?
Can I still do the podcast from jail?
Sure.
I think so.
Then I'm
I
in.
think so.
No question.
Yeah, but you'd feel guilty because you feel guilty now, don't you? At times,
Sometimes
when
I
you
do.
look at him,
Sometimes I do, and
and his
sometimes I
eyes
don't.
are.
I look at
spinning
him
in his head.
I look at him. I feel guilt and hatred. It's this mixture.
I know it is. What do you do without him?
I know it's a good question. With Brittany here as producer, I'll figure out something.
Oh,
to do.
yeah, we will.
Yeah.
You're going to turn your wrath towards someone else, like one of us. 'Cause
Maybe.
you need that. You need that.
I know.
Like
And sausage would
friggin'
sausage
fish
just
needs
takes
water.
It. Sausage won't even
I
fight
know.
back.
I had an epiphany last night. I thought about your venting and just killing Curtis and lashing out at anybody. Fourier at one point, and anybody gets in
Well,
your way.
it's
Is this not much
his
better
fault than
therapy for Kirk Minahan than the $200 a week you have spent for the last
Yes.
9 years?
I guess.
If you didn't have this vent, letting this steam, letting this geyser blow off all this hot steam, you might have blown up.
I think if I quit this job and ran a bookstore or something,
Yes.
I think I'd be happier.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
No, but you'd have to
Absolutely.
deal with
You would not
the
be
public.
happier.
I think I would.
That's a strong word. Happier.
happier.
I'd be less,
Miserable.
insane.
Less. I don't know. I think this is good for you. Dina's right.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, I
is
think
an
it's
outlet.
therapeutic.
And
This is an outlet.
and the callers don't like me.
It's cathartic.
How old
people in
are
the
you,
building
Chris
don't
Curtis?
like me.
32.
Yep.
And you've never punched anyone
Nope.
in your entire life.
You can hit me, Chris, if you want. Come here.
like,
Come punch
like
me.
when you were in
Never
high
mind.
school. You never had a fight behind the school in the behind McDonald's or anything.
Never in my life
Yeah,
punched anyone.
McDonald's.
What
Come
about-
close?
Did you ever play
He never went. He was in McDonald's. Never went behind
Did you
there.
ever play pickup basketball?
Yeah.
And you never had a fight in pickup
That's an
basketball.
image.
I've had arguments, but I've never had I've never punched anyone.
I'd have to place my number of fights that I've had just in pickup basketball in the hundreds.
Yeah, that alone is always. There's always an elbow that leads to a fight or a
Right.
shove or a
This
cheap
pe-
shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Has anybody ever punched you?
No.
Your dad didn't hit you?
A lot?
He still smacks him a little bit. A little
When he
spank.
poo-poos in his pants.
Chris, All right, I'm going to have to put your pants down.
He puts him over his knee.
Chris, it's
Spank.
okay. It's okay. Try harder next time.
So go to your room.
Want a little Miralax? Is it tough? We need a little softener?
I will come down and I will punch Kirk in the face for you.
Of
I have no
course.
problem doing
See,
it.
he's got some surrogates.
Of course you will.
He's got, you know what he has? His own Corey Lewandowski out there.
Yeah, it does.
You better not grab my arm.
He's got to rough you up.
You better not.
But we're not doing Kirk versus Shaughnessy yet.
No, we're doing Tangway versus Borges. You can vote on the Dennis and Callahan Twitter page. Tangway versus Borges. I think this is going to be an easy one, don't you? I think
Has
that
Tangway
the
been
heavyweight bout, we saved the best for last, will be Kirk and Shaughnessy.
I will say this.
at 8 o'clock.
It's been up there for 12 minutes. We've already got almost 400 votes. 56-44.
Wow.
Tangway.
Yeah.
Borges is legit competition.
Tangway is Gino Auriemma, though. I don't see anyone stopping him.
No.
Yeah,
But-
it seems his destiny.
But we would like to see someone challenge him. We'd like to see someone throw a scare into him.
Well, Ron's going to challenge him, I think. But Tangway will win this.
Tangway will not get challenged until he gets to the finals against Minahan or Shaughnessy. Would you agree?
My prediction at the beginning was it'd be Shaughnessy versus Tangway, and that is a good matchup. We'll see. Kirk is trying. He's
Yes,
pushing,
he is.
campaigning hard. You got another couple hours to be the biggest dick you can possibly be.
Well, I'd rather talk sports.
All right, 617-779-7937. We might talk sports. We might not. Jerry and I have a disagreement about what David Ortiz thinks about what happened yesterday in spring training. That would be go to the bench, Pablo. Sit down, Pablo. Keep your mouth shut, Pablo. Shaw's going to play third base. I don't think David is happy about this.
I was shocked. I am shocked. Maybe the whole first segment threw you off. I predicted. I was rock solid, airtight, lock solid prediction that Dino would somehow, in the first segment, tie in the two 350-pound guys with funny nicknames. The new guys.
Panda and pot roast?
Well, nothing escapes your notice.
I
huh?
know.
And Lumpy? And lumpy?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You got 3.
Yeah.
Well,
And sausage.
there's 4 350-pound guys.
Correct.
With cute nicknames.
Yeah.
And we're down on only one right now. We're only down on one. The rest of them, it's cute that they're fat.
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's cute that they're obese.
Oh, one that kind of is supposed to be.
Pot roast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
You don't want him at
I mean,
190,
you know.
Jerry.
Well, do you think that he could lose a few?
Yes, I think. Do you think the Patriots want him to lose like a lot of weight?
No, I didn't say a lot. But
What?
could he be in better shape?
Yes, of course.
Do you think he'll live to be 50?
If he doesn't change his life around, I would say it's going to be tough to do.
Right. You look at guys like that and you say, I want him to have that $4.5 million. Seemed like a lot, doesn't it?
Yes.
I want him to have it because he's got a tough job to do. He's going to be in the trenches, and he's probably going to be, struggling with some real health issues by the time he's 40.
Well, it depends whether he takes the Jeff Saturday approach post-career or the Damian Woody approach
Well, it seems
post-career.
Far more often that people do the second one.
Yes,
rather than
yes.
the
They
first.
put on
Especially
weight.
guys like at
The big guys.
350.
Those
That's
guys, yeah.
some serious weight.
That is, I mean, when he goes to the doctor, he says, you gotta do something here. This is dangerous.
You got to lose 90.